Brooklyn in the building. Shout to ATL, Delaware State alumni. Boardwalk round, South Stimuli. What we doing, You're man? Now tuned in to No Bars Off.
I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that you are here with us.
I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you. No Bars Off. Where we salute bars, praise words.
And we did it first.
Man, it's crazy right now, son.
Son.
It's like, is this what you want? This is what we asked for. Because everybody was.
And you, your mama and your cousin too.
Man. Man.
Listen.
Yo, I'm going, listen, let's ride out, man.
Nigga, I said it, I know that you mad. I've emptied the clip over friendlier jabs. You mentioned my seed and I deal with his dad. I gotta go bad, I gotta go bad. Yeah, drop a 50 bag for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. I was really trying to keep it PG. I was really trying to keep it PG. If you had a set, they give your ass a DP. But you civilian gang in real life, you PC. You know who really bang except my nigga YG. You know who really bang except my nigga Chuck T. You know who even bang except out there is CB. And nigga Cole losing sleep on this, it ain't me. You better have some paperwork or that shit fake T. Can't be rapping about no ratting that we can't read. I mean it's true, a nigga slimy for my AP. Just like how Metro nigga slime for his main squeeze. Out here begging for attention, nigga say please. Always rapping like you about to get the slaves freed. You just acting like an activist, it's make believe. Don't even go back to your hood and plant no money trees. Say you hate the girls I fuck, but what you really mean? I been with black and white and everything that's in between. You the black messiah wifing up a mixed queen. And hit vanilla cream to help out with your self-esteem. On some Bobby shit, I wanna know what Whitney need. All that puppy love was over in y'all late teens. Why you never hold your son and tell him say cheese? We could've left the kids out of this, don't blame me. You a dog and you know it, you just play sweet. Your baby mama captions always screaming, save me. You did it dirty all your life, you tryna make peace. I heard that one of them little kids might be day free. Don't make it day freeze. Cause if your GM is your BM secret BD, then this is all making plenty fucking sense to me. Hey, let that shorty breathe. Shake that ass, bitch. Hands on your knees, hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Shake that ass for Drake, now shake that ass for free. Yeah. We're not that kind of free, I'm talking about my nigga Dave. Yo man, a Lil K, we call that shit a mini Drake. He always said I overlooked him, I was staring straight. These bars go over Kenny head no matter what I say. I know you like to keep it short, so let me paraphrase. Knew it was smoke when Abel hit us with the serenade. Niggas say, almost started reaching for my waist. Drop.
Thank you. Yo, y'all dudes was hitting me at pause in the middle of the night. Pause. This is right. Everybody was just bombarded with links.
I was up.
You was up. I was drifting.
Me and Shaq was texting about 3:34 o'clock in the morning.
Y'all was still going. I was I made a conscious effort to say
Listen.
I'm not gonna be able to digest what's happening musically until the next morning. Then either way, what's important right now is we asked for this thing to elevate, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's elevated to a point where people are now complaining that it got petty. And I guess what. All right. Let's back up. Let's back up, all right? I'm trying to get my thoughts right.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I frame this correctly.
Right. Come on.
We always talk about coming from an era of the Ethers and the No Vaselines and the Hit 'em Ups, right?
Right.
And a lot of those records had to do with skill, where you came in and attacked the
Mostly.
person's skill.
Mostly.
But you also had personal jabs.
Mm-hmm.
There was a line that wasn't crossed
True.
until I think Super Ugly was probably one of the only records that I think of.
Right.
You know, Hit 'em Up, of course, I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Right. All that.
But people didn't believe it.
Right.
So it wasn't taken literally.
Okay.
But when Super Ugly came out, everybody it was kind of distasteful. Everybody was like,
Yeah.
They took that,
Right.
and multiplied it
Right.
by like hundreds right now.
Yeah.
The super ugly approach.
They did. What's interesting about that though is I always felt like and I like that you mentioned Super Ugly as the outlier because that's random. Because I always had this feeling about Super Ugly. Super Ugly was a response made out of knowing that you lost.
Yeah, it was necessity.
It was like you had to respond.
Yeah.
Like you got fired on so bad.
Yeah.
Like you had to set off something. I always felt like when you're in that position and you're in the spot where you clearly been you suffered multiple gunshot wounds.
Yeah, Ether was one of his kind.
Right.
One of his kind. Yeah.
So I feel like in those situations, you can do one of two things. You can make it personal and just go all the way left.
Yeah.
Or you could try to downplay it and make it about money. And then like
True.
those are your two options.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of felt like this first verse was that, like getting personal. And what I don't like about it is I don't like because it sounds gossipy.
It does.
Oh, I heard you sound this. I heard, you know what I mean? You've been with this girl since such like it.
Yeah.
Okay, like
Yeah.
what? How does all of this equate to you being better than him? Like
Right,
that's what
right.
If I'm not mistaken, I thought that's what this battle was about. I mean, but
It
there's
started
a
out that
clear.
way.
It started out that way,
started
but
out that way.
it's showing that there's a clear dislike for one another.
Yeah. I think we as the audience have now taken a turn. Like we started out saying, and here's what we're gonna do. This makes the most sense. We're gonna go back and forth, pause. Picking lines, right? Because for the sake of brevity, we're not gonna go through this whole thing.
Got you.
I'll pick something that speaks to me. You can do the same until we get to the end of the verse. We're gonna try to in this episode, we're gonna try to go back and forth with Family Matters and then talk about Meet the Grams. So just so we get a clear eye, because people have been asking, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? And I think we've been just overloaded with different types of feelings. So
I don't think I slept last night. But
yeah,
anyway,
hey, so I'm gonna start with Cole losing sleep on this. It ain't me. So Cole now, I don't want to say he seems like a genius.
he does. I don't even go any further. I
Okay.
think he does. Like at this point, seeing where it's going to,
Yeah.
Cole seems like a genius for stepping out when he did. And I
Okay.
don't know if he saw this coming, pause,
Yeah.
but it seems like what was the best move.
So I agree. I think the way he did it
That's the problem.
was the issue.
I probably wouldn't have apologized. I probably would have just
No.
let that sit and then just bowed out and
Yeah.
never said nothing again. But
Or I would have deleted. Because the call might delete later. Delete it off the net.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
even if you want to make a public statement, you could say, yo, that record was like, it wasn't really me. It
Right,
wasn't whack.
right.
But the whole throw your hands up if you love Kendrick. Kendrick Lamar's the greatest of our time. Punch me on the chin if you want. Hit like
I'll take it.
yeah, it almost made
Yeah.
it made Kendrick seem like the boogeyman. Now
It did.
Kendrick's response to us seemed like it was gonna be out of this world. Like he could do one record and it was gonna be the greatest
be
thing ever.
earth-shattering.
Yeah.
Right.
And then when those records came out and they were good, but it wasn't career ending,
Right.
we were kind of like, okay, all right, it's coming. What's next?
Right.
But we didn't know what's going here, right?
Right.
And now we look like idiots because we were cheering it on. We want blood.
Yeah,
We want blood. Now we got blood on us. We're like,
Right.
"Ugh."
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like when you have two artists of this caliber,
Yeah.
where skill isn't the question, it has to go somewhere.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
it's not.
that's a
I
good point.
think I'm better than you. Like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
know that they're of each
Yeah.
other's equal.
Yeah, and they're both great in their own lanes.
Right.
Yeah.
So it had to go somewhere.
Yeah.
I just found it interesting that Drake took the personal, gossipy, your family, your wife, you know what I mean, that route.
Yeah.
While Kendrick took the more personal, you're a
ain't-
bad person.
you ain't shit in
You ain't
life.
shit in life.
You're a horrible
And I thought
human.
that was a great angle to take because you can't, that's something you can't create a facade over. If
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
point out specific examples of you not being you being a completely shitty person.
Yeah.
Like you can't put money on being a shitty human being, and if I can point that out,
Yeah.
because he even points out, and I mean, we'll get to
Yeah,
it.
yeah, let's get to it.
But yeah.
Tell me
So okay, my
line.
line out of this that I like,
It's probably the same line.
yeah, the about to get the slaves free was funny. I always rapping like you about to get the slaves free. I thought that was funny.
Funny as fuck.
I thought that shit was funny. Which you know what I mean? And
That is hilarious.
That is hilarious because you know that you got, and when you think about it, one song, King Kunta in particular, like it's funny.
And he delivered that shit like it was nothing.
Like it was nothing. He just breezed right by it. But I think the
set off was funny too. Setting off with the N word.
Yeah,
it was a lot of
intentionally,
N's in here. That
a lot of.
It was like he doubled down on, and I still felt it was like forced. But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But I think in this first verse, like this to me, this first verse I really wasn't a fan of.
Okay.
Like just the like there wasn't anything in here that stuck out to me.
Money trees.
I did
Go back to
like even a caddy, your baby mama captions always screaming "Save me!" Like it's.
I don't know nothing about that.
I don't know nothing about that either. But it's just like why.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I thought the money trees was
don't go home and plant no money trees. That was cool.
Just because the money tree song and he's not. I don't. But see, that's the thing. Is he going back to the hood? And
this is what I'm like.
Yeah, he could be.
So this is it just seems so gossipy and just I want to throw stuff out there that sounds good. But I did like the on some Bobby shit. I want to know what Whitney need. Like again, it's still kind of
that's back to the gossipy,
sassy, gossipy. But you know what I mean.
So what about you say you hate the girls I fuck, but what you really mean? I've been with black and white and everything that's in between. You the black messiah, wifing up a mixed queen.
Mm-hmm. And hit vanilla, but here's the thing: and hit vanilla cream to help out with your self-esteem. While I get that it's a jab, he mentioned that himself on Mr. Morale. Like
he did
on Worldwide Steppers, he mentioned that he was fucking white men, and he felt like it was a fetish for him. Like he
did mention that. He did.
You know what I mean?
That.
Like it was. He mentioned that was a thing. So
Slave.
For you to try to throw it back at him, we're like. Okay, we listened to Worldwide Steppers, so we heard that before.
Slave Street is funny. That's
very funny. Always rapping like you about to get the slave street.
That's what you're trying to kick knowledge. That's what you're trying to kick knowledge.
That's what you're trying to kick knowledge.
Yeah.
And then if you think about it, like the King Kunta, and then him being on the Freedom joint with Beyonce. So like, you know what I mean. So that part was funny, but I thought because if your GM is your BM, like that shit irked the hell out of me.
This whole Dave like, Free, Bonins, girl and all that.
Like all of that. Your man, a Lil K, we call that shit a mini Drake. And look, he's going back to the short jokes. He always said I overlooked them. I was staring straight. Funny, like these are funny things. These bars go over Kenny's head, no matter what. You know what I mean? Like no matter what I say,
I try to keep it short.
So
let me paraphrase.
So let me paraphrase. Like
it's funny. It's funny.
But again, this is a battle.
Yeah.
How many times are we gonna hear that he's short? He has a size 7 men's shoe. He's the spirit of Machiavelli alive and the person of the 5'5". It got to be you. Like how many times are we gonna hear that? We know he's short. We see him. We see him perform. So but like the first verse, I wasn't a fan of. It was some jokes in there that were kind of cute.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Then we got to the next one.
Yeah. You stop playing around and take this shit serious, like. Niggas is a joke, I take it serious, though. Yeah. Look. If Drake shooters doing TikToks, nigga really shooting in your gang, that's peace, brother. Y'all ain't getting shit shot, nigga. Can't listen to the stick talking falsetto, saving for a hip hop, nigga. You don't even be at home, dog. You a souvenir out the gift shop, nigga. Still mad about that one hoe. We ain't even fuck, I just lip lock with her. I get active when it's wartime. I ain't even really let my dick drop, nigga. What the fuck I heard Rick drop, nigga. Talking something about a nose job, nigga. Ozempic got a side effect of jealousy and doubt and never told y'all niggas. Put a nigga in the bars, let a nigga rock, kinda like your old job, nigga. House sitting on some land, but it's out where no one even really know y'all niggas. Bitches gotta drive 2 hours for you pay them just to give a blowjob, nigga. Must've started up a snowball, cause my last record deal was 400 M's. These days, that's a low bar, nigga. Hey, who's next on the list? Which one of my so-called niggas? Which one of my so-called niggas? Which one of my so-called niggas need a shell from the clip? Always knew I had to smoke y'all niggas. Good kid, Mad City van, we'll pot the latch and make the door slide. tears running down my cheek, laughing at you pussy dying, it's a war cry. Weekend music getting played in all the spots where boys got a little more pride. That's why all your friends dip into Atlanta playing just to find a tour guide. Able run your fucking bread, need to buy some more chains for some more guys. Let me find another street nigga I could take to the game courtside. Let me get a used Ferrari for a rapper, take the nigga on a horse ride. Anything to take a spotlight off the fact the boss is a drugged out little punk sissy from the north side. Rock him talking shit again. Gas cause you hit my being first, nigga do the math who I was hitting in. I ain't even know you rap still cause they only talking about your fit again. Probably gotta have a kid again for you think of dropping any shit again. Even when you do drop, they gon' say you should've modeled cause it's mid again. Smoking 50 but they should've put you on the first one trying to get it in. Ask Spring if this a good idea the next time you cut it in a bed again. She'll even tell you leave the boy alone before you get your head split again. Pluto shit made me sick to my stomach, we ain't never really been through it. Lil Wayne, he a fucking lame, so I know he had to be an influence. These niggas had a plan and they finally found a way to rope you into it. 2 separate albums dissing, I just did the Kim to it, nigga skim through it. Me and Savage had the hoes dripping wet at shows, almost had to swim to it. KDot shit is only hitting hard when Baby King put his pen to it. Ross calling me the white boy and the shit kinda got a ring to it. Cause all these rappers waving white flags while the whole fucking club sing to it. Murder scene on your man tonight, then come to vigil with the candlelight. Body at the fucking body and you know Rick reading my Miranda rights. I'm going on vacation, I hope next time y'all plan it right. Cause you gotta pay for saying my name. Guess now niggas understand the price, man. What?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Listen.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Listen, this could have been a separate song.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Please.
This is my favorite of all
of everything that came out.
Of everything that came out.
This is it.
This was my favorite.
Absolutely.
Sonically.
I completely agree.
I'm gonna say sonically.
Sonically, this was amazing.
And I have no prejudice, no bias,
Listen.
no. All I know is when it came on,
I was like, what
I
the
moved.
hell is happening right now?
Now listen, what I'm just saying to people, I moved and I bopping and the lines are hitting me.
Son.
And it's like, okay, this is the most pleasing I felt sonically.
Yes,
I'm not
absolutely.
saying it's the best rhymes. I'm not saying it's the best response of all.
Listen.
But when I say my favorite so far.
Out of the 7, 8, however many songs that were put out.
Yeah.
This section right here could have been its own standalone song.
Yeah.
And I probably wouldn't have said nothing else.
Yeah, I agree.
This shit right here, when I heard it, I was like,
he's moving.
Okay, he's moving now. This is what I'm talking about.
If you're gonna have a record and all that
Son.
back and forth talk, we talked about making a hot record and the back-to-backs and all that, and the
Listen.
repetitive stuff. You doing it on this type of track,
Son.
with the movement, the way he was flowing. Keep in mind, it's still spaced out, right?
He flowed.
He's still getting the lines off,
and he's taking a break.
He's taking breaks and breaths,
Bro.
and it's
He flowed. I was like, yo,
so
now we here. Now we here.
You don't have to do it slow and methodic and
Right.
lethargic if you're gonna flow with space and the beat knocks.
The beat is wild.
Yeah.
Just this segment alone, I went back to like 3-4 times. Like, God damn. Tell me how you really feel. And listen, the fact that he took off like this in this segment and went off on about 6 people was the capper.
He did. I'm gonna start with the stick talking falsetto because that's funny.
Hilarious.
The Weeknd, I guess, doing dishes on all to myself, whatever, like that. You can't do that.
You can't talk tough in a falsetto voice. Like that shit don't even make sense.
Like, why are y'all beefing? Didn't you put this guy on? Like, what the hell?
Son, this shit is so wild.
Somebody do music.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get how all of these people
I don't know how it gets here. I remember when Kendrick dissed Drake on the hip hop cypher. That was mad years ago when he did the high five and all of that.
Right.
And I don't even know what sparked that. But back then it was like, ooh, he said something. Then the Control mention, like all the little jabs.
It's funny that Kendrick went back to that high five though. That's the hilarious.
Yeah,
part.
but it all seemed like rap competition beef, right?
Man,
this is something else, man.
Son, listen, man.
You don't even be at home, dog. You a souvenir.
You a souvenir out the gift shop?
That's funny though. All right, your turn.
So what the fuck I heard Rip Drop nigga talking something about a nose job nigga. Old Zipper got a side effect of jealousy. A doctor never told y'all nigga.
That's
What?
Dumb. That's dumb.
That is crazy. That's dumb. Old Zipper got a side effect of jealousy and the doctor never told y'all?
I kind of like when he takes the bullets out the gun.
Listen, man.
I kind of like it because
that's when he's at his best.
He's admitting to it, the Ozempic.
But he said he got I don't know if he's saying Rick. I don't know if he's saying Rick on Ozempic too.
Nah,
He said,
that's what everybody's saying. Well, that's what
Ozempic got a side effect of jealousy, and doctor never told y'all.
So he's saying, oh yeah, so both of them are on it.
I don't know,
because that's what Drake is being accused of, but maybe Rick started with it.
Listen,
that's
but
crazy.
They kept it going. This said put a nigga in the bars, let a nigga rock, kind of like your old job.
Like
this is what I'm saying. This is where we wanted to live. This is where we wanted to be.
Right here.
Right here. This is where we wanted to be.
But if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna do it with speed and tenacity, you gotta have the line slick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He had him.
When you say Ozempic got a side effect of jealousy and a doctor never told y'all, and then you say put a nigga in the bar, let a nigga rock,
kind of like your old job, bro.
Going with the nose job and the house sitting on some land, but it's out where no one even really know y'all.
Bitches got to drive 2 hours before you pay him just to give a blowjob.
That's crazy. Yo. That's crazy.
Yo, man. He was floating.
Must have snorted up a snowball because my last record deal was 400 M's. These days,
that was a low ball.
That's a low ball.
Son.
All right.
Man. Good Kid, Mad City, Van Will popped the latch and let the door slide. Tears running down my cheek, laughing at you pussies dying. That's a war cry. Oh, this is Angry Aubrey that I like. This is the Angry Aubrey I like.
That's dumb, though.
Son. Good, but to throw the Good Kid, Mad City Van in there?
Yeah.
Good Kid, Mad City, Van Will pop the latch and let the door slide.
That sound like some battle bars, you know what I'm saying? Some smack bars.
Son. Tears running down my cheek, laughing at you pussies dying. It's a war cry? Yo. Man.
We go over. See, this is what I'll be trying to say, right? Y'all be getting hype over all the subliminals and yo, he meant this and meant that.
Listen.
Tears running down my cheek, laughing at you pussies dying.
It's a war
cry. With rhyme with the van and door slide and all that.
Son.
Weekend music getting played in
all
spots.
the spots where boys got a little more pride? Son.
What?
That's why all your friends dip into Atlanta paying just to find a tour guide. Yo, he is smoking right now.
Come on, man.
He's smoking right now.
Come on, man.
He is right here, son, this run, I swear to God, he is smoking right now.
Yo.
But they keep it going.
They got all of that, right? With the more pride.
I would hope.
That's where his music getting played
in all the spots where boys got a little more pride.
Then you gonna come out Atlanta.
Son. Yeah, you ain't have to come to Atlanta like that.
Paying just to find a tour guide.
What?
Oh, man.
But then gonna say, let me find another street nigga I could take to the game, sit courtside. Let me get a used Ferrari for a rapper. Take the nigga on a horse ride. Son. Damn. Wow. Anything to take the spotlight off the fact the boss is drugged out little punk sissy from the north side.
Why? Why are we doing all of this?
This is what niggas wanted.
I mean,
but again, taking the bullets out the gun. Gas cause you hit my BM first, nigga. Do the math. Who was I hitting then?
I mean, to call him Rakim on this joint, like, I don't even understand this whole coming at ASAP right now.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I mean, the whole Rihanna thing, like, let that man live, bro. Like, I feel like that's over. But if you want to, he said Rakim talking shit again, so maybe somebody must have said something.
Right. Gas because you hit my BM first. Nigga, do the math. Who I was hitting then?
Yo.
I ain't even know you rap still because they only talk about your fit again.
This is true.
Probably got to have a kid again before you think of dropping any shit again.
Got him publicity.
Even when you do drop, they going to say you should have modeled because it's mid again.
That's not far off.
Smoking 50 about it should have put you on the first one trying to get it in.
This Fenty is doing well.
Listen, it's doing very well. Rather well. Very well, Monty. Listen.
Yo, he coming at Pluto shit.
Everybody, man.
My stomach. We ain't never really been through it.
Leland Wayne, he a fucking lame, so I know he had to be an influence. These niggas had a plan and they finally found a way to rope you into it. Two separate albums dissing. I just did a Kim to it. Niggas skimmed through it.
Oh my God.
So you're gonna say you did the Kim Kardashian with her brand Skims? You gonna say I just did the Kim to it, nigga skim through it?
Because it's 2 whole
It's
albums.
2 whole albums. I just did the Kim to it.
I just skimmed.
Nigga skim through. Son, listen. This segment, if he could have took this same energy and kept it throughout this whole entire battle, this shit would have been over a long time ago.
He
Son,
floating though.
He is, listen.
He floating.
Right now, I don't know if you ever seen the videos that be on YouTube where the dude be in the booth, like the little cartoon videos in the booth. He start heating up and get on fire.
Yeah, the
Son,
animation.
he is in a zone.
Is it JK that? JT the animator.
I think it's JT the animator.
Yeah,
Son, he is he is Super Saiyan level right now.
He wildin'. Me and Savage, the hose dripping wet. His shows almost had to swim to it.
Son,
KDot.
shit.
I thought this line would have been harder though. KDot shit only hitting hard when Baby King put his pen to it.
Right.
Because that swim to it and then the KDot. I was waiting for something a little crazier.
But then kept it going with the Ross calling me the white boy and the shit kind of got a ring to it. So how you take that? And now it's not even a problem. And the shit kind of got a ring to it.
Yeah, I was waiting.
Because all these rappers waving white flags while the whole fucking club sing to it. Yo, this guy, I love when he's like this.
Yeah, when he like this.
When he's like this, he's hard to touch. I can't lie to you. He's hard to touch when he's this guy.
Yeah, murder scene on your man tonight, then come to the vigil with the candlelight, body after fucking body. And
You know Rick reading my Miranda rights.
Reading my Miranda rights.
He is not letting up on Ross, bro. He's not letting
I said, how you gonna say body after body and Rick reading
And you
Miranda
know he
rights?
right there, so you know he reading my Miranda rights,
Man.
bro.
All right, man.
Yeah, but there's more.
Yeah, there's more. That was.
Yeah, that was probably the highlight of the battle.
Hey, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. Where's your uncle at? Cause I wanna talk to the man of the house. West Coast niggas do phase, right? Come get this ass whooping, I'm handing them out. You wanna take up for real? Then come get his legacy out of my house. A cease and desist is for hoes. Can't listen to lies that come out of your mouth. You caught a 2-pack of steak and beg them to sue me and get that shit down. I'm losing perspective on beef. Boy, when the send beat and I kill you for fun. Your daddy got robbed by Top. You stunning and Wayne like father, like son. Anthony set up the plays. Kojo be charging you double for none. They shook about what I'ma say. But texting your phone like we already won. You tell me what I shouldn't say. But fucking my nigga, it's already done. We already know it's a 20v1. We already know why you went #1. It's clearly because of the boy. The honorable thing is to give me the loot. You right about fuck the big 3. It's only Big D and it's video proof. Our son should go play at the park. 2 light-skinned kids, this shit would be cute. Unless you don't wanna be seen with anyone that isn't blacker than you. We get it, we got it. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. We get that you like to put gin in your juice. We get that you think that you bishop and juice. When you put your hands on your girl, is it self-defense cause she bigger than you? Your back is up against the curb. You digging for dirt, should be digging for proof. Why did you move to New York? Is it cause you living that bachelor life? Proposed in 2015, but don't wanna make her your actual wife. I'm guessing this wedding ain't happening right, cause we know the girls that you actually like. The darkest secrets are coming to light. It's all on your face like what happened to Mike. Oh shit, it's all making sense. Maybe I'm Prince and you actually Mike. Michael was praying his features would change, so people believe that he's actually white. Top will make you do features for change. Get on pop records and rap for the whites. And wait, you say your brother Jermaine, but you want him to stay out of the light. Oh shit, just follow me right, cause nothing you saying could bother me right. I get off the plane and nothing has changed. I headed to Delilah with all of my ice. Headed to Delilah with all of my ice. Headed to Delilah with all of my ice. This shit gotta be over by now for anyone out here that's calling it right. You're dead.
I'm not mad at this one, but it's not what the last one was.
Yeah, it wasn't what the last one was.
Yeah, it's
it was a step back. It was almost like you should have saved the second one for the last one.
Yeah. Oh, he took his foot off the gas and kind of came directly at Kendrick. Yeah, I do like the where's your uncle at, because I want to talk to the man of the house. I think it would have hit harder if he said where's your auntie at, but
Right.
I feel like he also might have been aware of some backlash that might have came at him.
Yeah, that probably would have came off.
You know, referencing the Auntie Diaries. Your turn. He got the Pharrell line with the chain and all that.
Yeah, you got that.
Apparently
with the
he
chain.
has the chain because it was in the video, which is
I like this line, but it was a little bit of a reach for this reason.
Okay.
I like that your daddy got robbed by Top. You stunning and Wayne like father, like son. Like, you know, basically saying Top robbing him too.
yeah.
The problem I have with this line is Top didn't actually rob his pops. Top robbed the spot his pops was working at.
Right.
So it's not like he stuck up his pops and was like, give me whatever.
Yeah.
Like
This is
and again, this is information that we've heard before. Like
we've known it for
known
a long
this
time.
for a long time.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I mean, it's great for like the imagery of it. Like, okay, he robbed your father, he robbed y'all. Yeah, you felt like father or something. I get that, but again, this isn't stuff that is unknown or anything like that. But I did like the line because it's kind of like, y'all getting robbed in different forms. So I thought that line was dope.
So you tell me what I shouldn't say. There's rumors that there was a meeting on the phone through text message or through phone call about these guys kind of setting the rules and parameters of what could be talked about in this battle. And the family was off limits. And I guess, somebody, I don't know who broke it first, but this whole you tell me what I shouldn't say, but fuck it, it's already done. Like they already crossed the line mentioning Whitney and mentioning the kids. So now it's all crazy, and now there's blood on us.
Yeah. The rest of it though is I like the flow. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. We get that you like to put gin in your juice. We get that you think that you bishop and juice.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard.
Yeah,
that
that's
whole
tough.
little flow.
That whole little flow right there was hard.
What about our son should go play at the park? 2 light-skinned kids. That shit would be cute.
Cute little jab, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, coming at somebody for their choice.
Right.
I get it. It's like you trying to say he's like a Dr. Umar with a white woman. But it's not. It ain't that.
It's not.
Nah. So.
Yeah, and I guess he's taking that angle, being that Kendrick took that same angle with him with the half, situation. So,
but rapping like you're trying to get the slaves free is funny.
But then he goes back to Chatty Patty and start. Your back is up against the curb, like still with the small stuff. When you put your hands on your girl, is it self defense because she's bigger than you? Yeah. Why did you move to New York? Is it because you live in that bachelor life? Proposed in 2015, but don't like.
Yeah, I don't like all of this
what
stuff.
What?
And now this whole digging for dirt, you should be digging for proof, speaks to the artwork for Meet the Grams.
Yeah.
And is this all staged by someone who's a mole on Drake's team that's feeding information, but it's feeding false information. And Skyzoo hit me up this morning with a whole lot of that. Like, yo, Drake's team could be, fake sending info about the daughter and all this. And I'm like, what happened? Where is this going?
When did we get here?
Where is this going? And are we a part of this? Because
and they hired an actor to play his daughter, and
this is bad.
This where we are?
Like, who sends that picture with the medication, prescription, and the glove and all of that? Like, who puts that together? Let me send this to Kendrick so he could use this as his cover art. Like,
and then who puts their real, like, what artist, entertainer, any famous person puts their real name on a fucking prescription bottle? No. Like, come on, man.
You're not doing that.
Nobody's doing that.
You're not doing that. Yeah, the whole Michael Jackson thing, it makes sense. You actually, Michael was praying his features would change so people believe he's actually white. Mm-hmm. I mean, I get it.
Top would make you do features for change, get on pop records and rap for the whites. You make your whole albums for whites, man. According to Jacqueline.
Yeah, according to Jacqueline.
Come on.
This is kind of,
pot, meat kettle.
Yeah. I mean, the Jermaine line is funny. You say your brother Jermaine, but you want him to stay out of the light. That's funny because for you young folks, Michael Jackson's brother is Jermaine Jackson, probably the only other
one
brother that had a solo career.
Right.
He's referencing, I guess, Jermaine Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else here that was like.
I had a crisis management team to clean. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, I don't know if he beat on his girl. That's a real tough accusation. I mean, they're both doing these crazy accusations. He's doing Kendrick's doing the Weinstein comparison, and both of them are referencing Diddy.
Crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
And then when I think crisis management, I'm thinking media's got a hold of something, and now you trying to spin it to figure out how to make it look great.
Yeah.
Nothing has come out about anything like that. But again, it goes back to the whole, and we'll get to that on the next song. But yeah, it goes back to the whole him putting money on the streets trying to find dirt on Kendrick. Like what part of beef is that?
It's different. This is smack battle.
Yeah,
it's smack battle.
I don't know.
But even smack battles, you pick an angle, and it's
right.
Then it's it's about how good you
It's
deliver
delivery.
it. Yeah, you got to really come up with clever ways and different things. And right now,
Listen,
there's been moments, but
yeah, he had his moment in that
He had his
second verse.
moments.
Boy.
He had his
That
moments.
second verse, he
yeah,
was on the heater.
yeah,
He was on the heater.
yeah, he was.
Real spitters take no bars off. Huh. Yeah. MCs take no bars off.